Mortgage loan limits for 2025 are here for conventional and FHA mortgages. Every U.S. county nationwide gets a higher loan limit assigned to it. And for every home type too. Let's take a closer look. I'm Dan with homebuyer.com. My NMLS 227607, our lender NMLS 423065. We are part of Novus Home Mortgage, a division of Exonia Bank. You can read more about homebuyer.com in the video's description, including our lending coverage and very important disclaimers. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. This channel, it is full of good information. Okay, 2025 mortgage loan limits. First, let's start with a quick definition, actually three of them. What is a conforming mortgage? A conforming mortgage is a mortgage that literally conforms to Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac's guidelines. You will sometimes hear them called conventional mortgages, and that is accurate. Conforming mortgages are a group, a type of conventional mortgages. So all conforming mortgages are conventional. Not all conventional mortgages are conforming. Okay. Next definition, what is an FHA mortgage? An FHA mortgage is a mortgage that is insured by the Federal Housing Administration, the FHA. The FHA is not a lender, it's an insurer. And lastly, for why you're here, what is a mortgage loan limit? It is the upper boundary, the maximum loan size that the government agency, such as Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, or the FHA, that they'll support and approve you to borrow as part of their mortgage guidelines. Now, mortgage loan limits are not the same for everybody. They can change every year, and they usually do, based on where you live, what county, what type of home you have, and the type of mortgage you're applying for. Loan limits change, and they change to reflect changes in U.S. home values, with the goal of keeping as many U.S. home buyers in range and eligible for conforming and FHA mortgages as is reasonable. And that is important because government-supported mortgages, such as mortgages backed by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac or insured by the FHA, they tend to have a simpler approval process for home buyers, and they provide a wider eligibility coverage. Also, not always, but often, loans backed by government mortgage agencies come with lower rates as compared to private mortgage options, which is what a jumbo mortgage is, if you know that term. It's a loan that's too big, that exceeds the mortgage limit for a loan. When your mortgage is within those limits, that means that you as a buyer can use any conventional mortgage for which you're eligible, including low down payment mortgage options like Home Ready, which allow for 3% down payment, like Home Possible, which allows for a 3% down payment, like the Conventional 97, which also allows for a 3% down payment. These are mortgages for buyers whose loans are within their local limits. Same for the FHA. An FHA-backed mortgage, they're popular with buyers because of their looser credit requirements and income requirements, which gets more buyers to be approved to buy a home. So if your loan is within FHA limits, that ticks a box on your mortgage application approval. So it's good when loan limits rise because more home buyers are eligible to use more financing options. Choice is good. To find your local limit, the limit where you're buying, you can do that easily. You can use our interactive tool at homebuyer.com/mortgage loan limits. To find the loan limits in your area, just enter a county, a city, or an address to see your limits, bookmark it if you like. And on that page, you'll also get a bonus of home buyer statistics for the area in which you're searching. Who's buying homes there? What's the mortgage approval rate there? What's the demographic mix? How much do people earn? It's all right there on the page to help you better understand the market. The link, it's in the description. But for most people, they will find that in 2025, their mortgage loan limits are $806,500 for a conventional mortgage. That is for a one-unit home, a house, condo, townhome, row home. For those of you in Baltimore or Philly, that's the one-unit limit for a conventional mortgage in 2025. For an FHA mortgage, the limit is lower. It's $524,225, also for a one-unit home. Now, if you have a 2-unit, 3-unit, 4-unit, any type of multi-unit home, residential, that's 4 units or less, your loan limits are higher. And I know that hearing numbers in succession can be confusing, so I'm just putting them on the screen here for you. You can see the loan limits going up as the number of units in your home goes up, but statistically, 96% of homebuyers don't buy a multi-unit. You likely won't either. You will buy a single family, and that's why we focus on basic 1-unit limits. $806,500 for conventional, $524,225 for FHA. Now, this is just a starting point, a baseline, because real estate is local, and in some places, home values are significantly higher than the national average. Home prices significantly exceed the U.S. median home sale prices. Think homes in Manhattan versus homes in Manhattan. Because homes are so much more expensive in certain areas, and there are quite a few that are identified for 2025. There's 154 of them on the conforming side and more than 400 for FHA. In these high-cost areas, buyers can access higher mortgage loan limits that are elevated to match the higher prices for homes, which means, and this is great, buyers in those areas can access the same low down payment mortgage sites as everybody else, even though they're borrowing more money, and that keeps the playing field level. Some of these high-cost areas, like Los Angeles or San Francisco or the DC suburbs in both Maryland and Virginia, conventional buyers in those areas get loan limits that top out at $1,209,750 for a one-unit home. That's the max. And there are the in-between high-cost areas too, where home values are a little bit higher as compared to the median in those areas. Loan limits are raised up, but they land somewhere between the baseline conventional number, 806.5, and that top level max out. Those cities, it's like Nashville, Denver, Seattle. Limits are higher there. And again, we've got the complete list of loan limits listed by county for high cost areas and everywhere else. That link is in the description, homebuyer.com/mortgage loan limits. So check it out. Verify how much you can borrow while staying within your local mortgage loan limits. Look for 2026 mortgage loan limits to be released around the last week of November. I'm Dan with homebuyer.com. Remember, pre-approved buyers do better. Happy home buying.